Well, we went a little bit, but we're back with some more Twitter drama, or should I start saying X drama? Regardless, I don't really think it matters all that much, but Nickmercs this time, we have some more streamer drama. He found himself on the other end of some hate, and we're gonna go over it today because, again, streamer drama does very, very well on this channel. To be honest with you, I'm interested in it. I love hearing what you guys have to think, but this one's definitely a little bit more touchy. I don't know if touchy is the right word for it, but the point being, like, it's a little bit difficult to dissect this one, but regardless, I'd love to know what you guys think afterwards. We're going to show you the clip in just a second. Before we do, though, I do want to say hello, everybody, and welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Kyle. I am your guy with many YouTube channels. Let's start this thing by watching the clip.
Honey, I'm on stream and you're on speakerphone.
I just wanted to tell you, I got so many plants for my butterfly garden, and it's going to be awesome. And I'm buying ladybugs, like a whole bunch of them.
That's great.
Do you want to know why?
Why?
Ladybugs, they kill off other insects.
The ladybugs?
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, you're an idiot. Bye.
Jesus Christ. That's great, honey. Jesus Christ, man. That's what we got going on in this shop. You know what I mean? I don't know how. I don't know how it's going over there. But over here.
Yeah, you see what I mean when I say it's a little bit difficult to discuss, because here's the problem with it, and I'll expand my thoughts. I want to show you a bunch of the top replies to it, and then I'll expand on my own thoughts, and I'd love to know what you guys think down below in the comment section afterwards. We don't exactly know the nature of their relationship. I could very well see this being a joke. I could very well see this as Nickmercs completely dismissing his wife, but it's a little bit difficult to see how the relationship is. We don't know. We're judging this entire thing off of a 30-second clip, and it's not like he walked up and he like smacked her in the face or something. That would be a completely different situation, but for all we know, this could be a joke. But I did want to take probably the biggest tweet that I could find and take a look at all the quotes and the top replies from it, just the ones that got a lot of replies, a lot of likes, a lot of attention, and we'll react to both of them today. And actually, the first one being, this guy's gonna be divorced in 5 years tops. See, this is what I was talking about when I said it's a little bit it's a little bit too quick to judge their entire relationship off of such a little clip, right? Another user had this to say: if my wife calls me midstream to talk about ladybugs and butterflies, you better believe the entire stream is to put on hold for 20 minutes while we discuss the benefits of those ladybugs. We are all getting educated for a hot minute. Lord knows my chat could use the extra knowledge. But here's the thing, like, it's a big difference, because that's really, really rough, because obviously your wife is more important than your stream, obviously, right? But if she's coming in just to call about ladybugs, like, maybe it would be best to have that conversation after the stream. I don't think it's a big deal. I think you should have just stopped it. Like, long story short, here's what I think. Like, if I was in a situation, my wife called me to talk about some ladybugs, I would talk to her about some ladybugs. But at the end of the day, like, Nickmercs isn't exactly wrong for wanting to continue his stream, because obviously this is his job, right? This is what another user had to say: I'm convinced everyone dunking on this clip has never actually been in a real relationship. He's on stream taking a call from his wife about a butterfly garden. Of course, that's the reaction. It makes for a funny moment. He's on stream. He's an entertainer. To watch something like this and take it as some sort of indicator that the overall dynamic of his relationship is smooth brain behavior. Real relationships are built on friendship, and friends banter. It's what makes things fun. It's the same dynamic my wife and I have, which comes through in the videos we do together. When the camera's off, though, you better believe I go on my way to care about the things that are important to her. I still give her, if it's silly, but she knows I'm always in her corner regardless. Twitter/X is a cancer because it is almost exclusively people making overgeneralized judgments based on incredibly isolated moments that contain very little real context. The way she goes, I guess, can't wait to keep logging in every day and wanting to rope myself in the first 15 seconds of scrolling. Good times. Well, the big gist of this is, especially like when he said this, it's almost exclusively people making overgeneralized judgments based on incredibly isolated moments. But here's the thing: was that banter? I don't know, and that's why this entire situation, again, is extremely, extremely tough to take a look at. I could see this being banter. I have banter like this with my wife all the time. We constantly make fun of each other. I talk about how she yaps. She makes fun of me. Like, it's just what you do in a good relationship. This is what another user had to say: talking to your partner like they're bothering you while they're sharing something exciting is the cringiest thing I've ever witnessed. Ew, 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 ew. Now, It's really tough because I can see somebody like this just being the victim of something like that, you know? But yeah, honestly, if it was real, if it was absolutely real, if Nick A30 has said, I hope I didn't say Nick A30 throughout this entire video, but anyways, if Nickmercs acted like this all the time and was real about it and it wasn't a joke, which it could have, again, very well be, then I agree. Women should run away from that. This is what another user had to say. Happily married for 11 years wouldn't have been possible without this exact kind of banter. The amount of sad, single, and delusional folks commenting negatively about this clip need to get a grip. But again, they have a little bit of merit because we don't know. I just think it's X and Twitter being exactly what they are. People blowing up for absolutely no reason. But I feel like if they actually had this kind of dynamic, Nickmercs wouldn't have done that on stream because he would have known the backlash for it. Or I'm sure, like, if he's done it on stream, but then again, because maybe it's just one of those situations that got clipped. Because does he do this all the time on stream? He could, because it seemed like he was talking to chat like, oh, here we go again, you know, but I don't know the dynamic between him and their wife. But again, like this tweet said, banter is absolutely real. Banter is absolutely healthy in a relationship, especially with the way the wife said, oh, you're an idiot, bye, you know, like it didn't seem like she was really offended by it. Let's bring it to another post. Imagine being a good man, providing for your family, a wealth that most will never obtain, creating a life where your wife can call you while working to express her excitement over a butterfly ladybug garden, and then being painted as a man who doesn't love his wife. Society is chalked. This is a very good point, but I will argue that doesn't really give anybody excuse to disrespect their wife. I don't care how successful you are. I don't care how much you're providing for them. I mean, yeah, you could probably get away with it, but I'm not saying that's right. But again, I'm not saying that this is exactly what the situation is. People are judging their marriage over a 30-second clip. Y'all think a relationship is sunshine and rainbows? Well, I mean, I am of the strange opinion, which I am always shocked to see, that it's just, a lot of people don't agree with me, is I believe it should be sunshines and rainbows for the vast majority of the time. But the most important part about this quote tweet is people are judging their marriage over a 30-second clip. Exactly. You can't, especially when there's so many different ways that you could possibly take this clip. Let's move on to another tweet. If I was super excited about something my partner publicly mocked and dismissed me, the next thing they'd hear me get excited about is our divorce papers. Yeah, like that. If that's the thing, if this is real, then absolutely. I think, well, to be honest with you, if you're all excited to get the divorce papers, why this time? I'm sure it's happened a bunch of other times, right? But that's the other thing that I was going to mention when I go into my own actual opinion on this is I would never publicly do this. My wife and I banter all the time, and I don't believe there will ever be a time on stream where I publicly make fun of her, because it's so easy to take out of context. We make fun of each other. That's what we do. Do men even like women, or they're just attracted to them? I mean, there's definitely a lot of people out there like that, and it's entirely true. It doesn't make it okay. It doesn't make it okay to disrespect anybody. It's just the reality of the world sometimes. I don't believe Nickmercs is like that, but you never know. Anyone who's been in a long relationship 5+ years or is married can understand this. Banter with your partner is completely normal and healthy. Those who disagree are white knight gamers who do anything for their queen and haven't had a relationship longer than a week. There we go. There's a lot of, I guarantee you, there's a lot of single people getting completely all up in arms about this. All up in arms like, hey, Nickmercs' wife, I'd take care of you. I would never banter with you. I would never do anything to harm you. I would never publicly humiliate you on stream. Come to me. But I guarantee you there's a lot of people like that in the comment section, 100%. But honestly, guys, you do get the point of what I'm talking about here. The big gist of it is, like that one tweet said, we are judging their entire marriage over a 30-second clip. This is likely and very well could be banter. Here's the thing, though, because there's a little bit of an argument for both sides. It's the way the wife was speaking on the phone, where it's like, oh my god, you're an idiot, bye. To me, and I'd love to know what you guys think down below, to me, that seemed like she was having the banter with him. She wasn't upset. It wasn't like, you're an idiot, bye. You know, like, it wasn't like that to me. I think that was a fun, you're an idiot. But on the other side of the coin, Nickmercs hanging up and then going, Jesus Christ, twice, like that I can see people taking, if it is taking it out of context. I believe this is banter at the end of the day. Could it be more than that? Yeah, absolutely it could. But I am not going to sit here and completely judge a marriage over a little tiny clip. From what I know And from all of the controversy that Nickmercs has never been a part of, by the way, I like to think that he's a good guy, and I like to think that he is in a happy relationship. Doesn't he have a kid? I believe he has a kid. I could be completely wrong about that, but you never hear anything about this guy's marriage. You never hear about this guy, like, complaining about his wife on stream. It probably was banter. Probably was, and I believe that everybody is just getting all up in arms about anything. Somebody posted a clip, just like somebody brought up the Lachlan video a little while ago. Like, it's just the reality of being online, right? People will take you out of context. I'm sure that at some point, because I'm going to be streaming for a very long time, something like this will happen to me. I'm sure there will be some sort of conversation that I have with somebody, whether it's my friends, my mom, whatever it may be, because I have a lot of phone calls on streams. People could take me out of context one day, and I'm prepared for that. And then I wish Nickmercs would just, I don't know, should he say something? That's a thing, because I don't know how I would handle that. I would probably just go, hey guys, like, you're getting all upset about nothing. We were having fun. We make fun of each other all the time. And then I would leave it at that. I wouldn't go around like some people do, just replying to everybody on Twitter, apologizing for things that they don't need to apologize for. So again, I just think that this is way too little to judge somebody's entire relationship and somebody's entire character off of, because we don't know what it was. We really don't. But guys, I would love to know what you guys think about this down below. Thank you so much for watching the video on the screen right now. If you're interested in seeing more Twitter X drama, check out this video about Somerset right here. Twitter was getting mad at her a little while ago, and we talk about it. Thank you so much for coming, guys. Take care.